So when do we think the Blackburn Rovers game will be replayed? Now, EFL games, if they're abandoned at the kickoff but before 90 have to be played, the fixture will either be counted as a complete match with the point awarded based on the time of the situation happening, a replay partially, or it'll be done in its entirety. Now, according to FIFA, if a match is abandoned before the 75th minute, it's typically replayed in its entirety. If the abandonment occurs after 75 minutes, the completion of the organisation body had the discretion to either replay the match or allow the score at the time of the abandonment. Now, Blackburn Rovers have already had this once already. They had this with Ipswich Town, who they played this week to get this game back up to the schedule. Now, in that game, they were winning 1-0. It had 11 minutes left, and the referee cancelled it. Called the game. Now, Sheffield Wednesday had it that we were in the process of the game, and around the 60th minute, the game got called off. Similar situation, the pitch was unplayable. They did the drop ball test, it didn't work, it just kept on rolling, and you're thinking, right. And if you're a Blackburn Rover fan, you are literally going, not again. We cannot be having this happen again. And sadly, it has. Now, this throws up an interesting situation for us, because when you want to do the replay, when are you going to do it? Now, FA Cup games will be coming up soon, which will probably be done on the weekend of the 10th. Because we got a big break from Preston North End to QPR, so I'm guessing that's going to be there. Now, it's either going to be put in the middle of the 6th. It's either going to be anywhere from the 6th or the 7th of January for me, or the 13th to the 14th. They're going to shove it in between there, I think. I think that's where the replay date is going to get done at, because it's where there's a clear indication of time. One way or another, there's going to be an FA Cup game put on the week of the 10th, I think. I haven't looked it up. I could be wrong there, but I think that's where it's going to be. Now, the thing is, that's all well and good, saying, yeah, we'll have the replay here. The situation you've got then is that there's still more bad weather coming this week, let alone for the up and coming games. And you're getting into a point where it is the winter time. Things get a lot difficult when it comes to the weather. You get the cold snap. Are they going to be able to do games because of it getting colder? Are they going to be able to do games because of the water again? Right, let's have a look. Blackburn, they got today, heavy rain. Monday, they got no rain. Tuesday, the day of the game versus Oxford, it's going to rain till about 10 a.m. So they might be able to get away with it there. But it's like 90% to 80% rain from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. They're still going to have a lot of weather where it's still not going to be great. And this is the situation you've got coming up for them, where if the weather's going to keep being as bad as it is, it's going to cause more problems for them. Now, for us, we could do without the multiple games. We don't need games pile up. We are going to have that, and sadly, it's just the nature of the beast. We can do without it, but we could really, really do without all the bad rain and stuff. And like from the 21st to Sunday the 4th, the Met Office saying showers or longer spells of rain, heavy at times. And for a pit that's already in problems, that's not great. But we don't need that kind of situation. But we have the similar thing at our ground, where we know what the Don is like if it gets too wet and it gets too bad, and we have to be careful. We've been in this position ourselves a long time ago where the pitch kept on getting flooded and we had to call it off. So we know what their situation is. Now, again, I still think the dates that'll be done will be that January period. I think it's going to be anywhere between the 6th or 7th to the 13th to the 14th. I think that's where they're going to put that game in. I just do. It's a perfect place to put the game in, get it done, and then it's over and done with. I also have the thing where it more than likely going to have it that the game's going to have to start again because of the whole 75-minute rule. And I cannot imagine that the EFL are going to be happy with Blackburn Rovers. I think they're going to be fuming that it's happened once again and be asking more questions. For us, we're sat here going, we didn't lose. The annoying thing about that game, we were starting to get on top when they called the game off, which was annoying. We were starting to look good. We were starting to get on top. We were starting to get a bit more into it. But a case of us being able to reset and go again is going to be the case. Now, our next game is Tuesday night at Watford. It's a long trip, that. Hopefully, we can go and get all 3 points there. But let me know what you think. Is this out the realms of possibility that's where you could play the replay? What's your position on how the EFL might go about this? But yeah, it's one of them where you look at it and that's where I think it'll be. But we'll see what happens. Let's see where the EFL say, what they say to both teams. The annoying thing is 10 grand got bent by the club, which got raised by our talk, which is annoying. If it was further away, the away team would have to reimburse the home team would have to reimburse the away team. But because it's not, I don't see that happening. But let me know. Do you think those dates line up? And yeah, just one of them. It's an interesting one. It's one of those ones you look at, you go, interesting. Where would you shove the next game? But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, subscribing lets me know you like the channel, and hype the video because it helps the get on the hype board. I still don't know how to do it myself. I keep trying. I'm starting to get to that age where I'm getting annoyed by it. So it is what it is. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, let's see when the FL decide to play the next game.